Is one of her costumes a Turok reference?
Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Stash this and this for now. Now, with the reloading tool, you pretty much get gunpowder sparsely. So what you can actually do is just leave the reloading tool in there and take it out when you need it. Very nice. Very convenient. Toy, 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 toy. I need to run back through the town, though, now, because I need the red herbs, because I'm going to be fighting the Nemesis. Yeah, I'm going to fight him with gunpowder.
Where's the rest of it?
What do you like to know? I'm actually going to want that knife again. Alright, now...
Makeshift way of fighting something. You take out a lighter, light it up, and you throw gunpowder and see what happens.
Now you just throw it in his nose and hope it sneezes.
Oh, no, I have a shotgun for a mouth.
Ouch. Anyway, I gotta run back through the city now real quick because I gotta grab the green herbs. This happened to be my test playthroughs too, so...
Well, you said the zombies reset it since you,
Well, their positions reset, yeah, but...
Yeah.
They're still alive. I forgot I just equipped the gun. I'm an idiot.
Give me some sugar.
I can imagine some really creepy fanfic doing that to Nemesis.
No, he means that literally. He's holding a jar of sugar.
Oh, no. The zombie had diabetes.
And that
Diabetes.
led to his death.
Now, there are fat cops in this... There are fat zombies in this game, actually.
They're what?
Fat zombies.
Fad zombies?
Fat.
Oh.
Fat zombies. They're wearing 90s trends. Well, that dates the
They're
game.
hipsters.
Good
They're hipsters.
Good with the times,
Zebra pants. Zebras. I just backtracked and was like, what the fuck am I saying?
I'm gonna just flatten this guy if I can. Because right now, I've already taken more hits than I have a right to have taken. Which means that I am going to really suffer in
What
that
happens
early
to just
run.
a simple headshot?
This gun actually gets that capability later on. The Samurai Edge here is a piece of shit. In the Resident Evil remake, it's a special handgun you can unlock in the remake, which has an increased chance of a headshot.
Yeah. Speaking of the remake, this costume is actually one of the ones you can wear for Jill when you did you have to play the game first to do that, or
You had to beat the game and get the special key. It was a new one added in just for the sake of this game.
yeah.
Oh boy. I already attracted the hordes of the dead. We're gonna be knifing a bit. Like I said, I am solid enough at this game thanks to some of the practice, but I'm still not consistent at fighting Nemesis. So I may get face donged. Or as I like to call it, orally Japanned. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand up here. Come here, come here. Believe it or not, the knife actually has certain points depending on where you hit it to.
It's like, wait, that's a sweet spot.
Yeah, like shank him in the head. They go down in 3 stabs.
That's very nice.
Unfortunately, however,
Nope, he's still up.
yeah. But I just needed to knock him down. And I need to get back up!
Hey, where did she go?
She's like a magician.
Pretty much.
Does the bile hurt about as much as a bite?
Not as
Nah,
much.
I don't
That's their
like-
latest attack.
Yeah.
Huh. So their vomit hurts you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's corrosive.
It's their corrosive acid.
Ah. Imagine Nemesis throwing up.
I'm sorry.
Like, you know how in The Exorcist where it's just like, it was just a straight shot?
Pea soup.
Yeah. It would be like that. Willing to bet.
Whoops!
Oh, there's a lot more zombies than I remembered.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 3, like I said, Resident Evil's quite content to throw you a lot of zombies and expect your handgun to solve all your problems. When in reality, that's like a huge no-no.
They're saying their hand.
Yeah,
they're saying
that
their-
face you made right there, Johnny, is exactly, you're like, no, this tastes like sour.
This tastes like sour.
This tastes like sour. There's a Big E concert. I heard he got an F on this. I heard he got an F on Rotten Tomatoes.
You said Big E, I thought it was like Biggie Smalls for some reason.
Smalls.
Wait, Matt, they're in Japan.
Okay. I don't get the reference, Elliot. If you can you please enlighten me?
You know how like in like Japanese ratings they would say it would go from A to S to E?
No.
No, I think he just means gradings. Like S is the best rank, and
Oh yeah. A Big E. That's what it's gonna look like at the end of this playthrough. But I don't mind. Yeah, I can't help it drop. No.
Oh, you're not what I want.
I want a cup of fuel.
No, no, I don't want to associate with you.
You're dead. I can't imagine you last too long. Daily fresh.
I'm only dead on the outside.
On the inside? Yeah, I'm still pretty dead.
Private property. Okay, this is the back of a bar with low clearance. Like I said, it's so many. It makes sense.
It's really
if
compact.
no shit.
I gotta go to the grocery. Well, just make a 180 near there.
I gotta go to Walmart. 2 steps.
The Walmart's one level. You can actually go from City Hall up a flight of stairs and be at the gas station. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to prepare hard here because round 1's coming up. And it's the hardest Nemesis bout in the game, especially when you're naked like I am.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not joking. Nemesis will fuck you up. There's a way to do it, but I'm not consistent at it, which is a really big downfall for me. I'm going to stash my knife because, I ain't that crazy. And I have to beat him. I pretty much beat the shit out of him with a pistol. Oop, let me save.
Do you mean physically assault him with the pistol itself? How do I bullet?
Just like take like the barrel end, just hold it, and just keep on hitting him in the head. See if it does anything.
Bad Nemesis.
Yeah, right. Oh, somebody stop this awful man!
Or like they're like shooting the gun, but like it's going behind them. The bullet's going behind them, and they're just saying how confident this guy is.
You may notice I'm packing 3 healing items. Yes.
Matthew's not taking any fucking chances.
I'm tired of getting face donged.
Well, nobody likes to get face dogged. Since when are you looking forward to getting face dogged?
Have you been to Japan?
Yeah, no, after 6 times, you get kind of sick of it.
Japan kind of has a fetish for hold on for that thing.
Yeah.
Right past the books and the coffee and a dead fire hydrant, we turn up to the RPD. Bless him. I just think this all would have been okay if Ironson had encouraged scattering the munitions.
So we're going to the ration pharmacy department.
Jill!
Brad!
We've got a... Jill! Help!
No! Brad?
This charming fella here is Nemesis, an original draft of the Mr. X that was used in the final product of Resident Evil 2. Nemesis is not something to fuck with.
No.
You are given a choice here, by the way. Let the time run out and Nemesis just goes right after you. Whoops!
Oh shit.
Was that this game's dodge mechanic?
Yeah.
Oh, rolling.
Well, pretty much. Like, you hold that, press.
Where'd you go?
Wesker before he was cool.
If Nemesis gives you a bloody, big hand like that, he's going to toss you.
Ugh.
Watch your health.
Yeah.
Don't let it get too low because if it's yellow or lower, Nemesis will face. Yeah.
the thing with the face.
You know, that thing where he whips out the giant dick and goes, oh!
Nemesis will brad ya.
Out from his hand.
Oh. It's pretty. Oh, you fucker.
He starts running.
Ugh.
I always took that his health was getting lower when he did that.
No, he's just picking up the speed. This is what I mean. Smash the buttons, smash the buttons, smash the buttons!
Oh, he was using dark magic in his hand.
Yeah, he pretty much whips out the... Yeah, it's pretty much the,
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't notice he caught me! Nemesis brags about his conquest. He goes in for the kill! He goes in for the kill. I am hurting like a motherfucker.
Nemesis brags, and that will be his downfall.
By the way, if he fakes out and Jill doesn't, like, accurately move out the way quick enough, he's gonna follow up with another punch.
This is no Mr. X, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Nemesis makes the clear-cut argument why he is not to be fucked with. Run around for that loose area, and you can dodge some of his attacks. But like I said, sometimes the fucker just chooses to be a prick like that. By the way, I'm already down 2 healing items because you know I'm not consistent with this guy.
And he's down.
I guess he's just your arch nemesis.
That's exactly the point, Elliot. Shoot him while he's down, because he's
What?
about to run at you with a Balrog punch.
That was terrible.
What?
That's kind of the point.
Is he slowing down?
Oh,
Come on, baby girl.
Got your face.
Oh,
Oh man.
oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Jesus.
And we just avoid death.
Oof.
Tell me about it. Nemesis will eat your ammo up like crazy because the fucker's so resilient.
No, literally, he takes a box of ammo and eats it.
Silly bitch.
Nemesis just,
Oh
Shit.
man, Jesus, you're down to your last healing item.
like I said, usually not worth it to take this thing out. If you can really master the dodge mechanic in this game and know when to run, you can do alright against them. I still can't. That's round 1.
What is that?
Special item.
The line, the line from Austin Powers, "Why won't you die?" just comes to mind.
Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ.
I started out with 3 fight healing items. And like I said, that's because I'm still out of practice. A real professional can easily, like, know when to dodge, and all that shit. Doesn't necessarily mean you're still in for an easy time with him, though.
Purple blood.
Yeah. Tyrant blood. The Nemesis is a combination of the Nemesis Parasite and a basic Tyrant. Basically, the Nemesis Parasite infects the Tyrant and gives it increased thought capabilities, strength, and even higher endurance. The problem with this kind of model, however, is that sufficient damage to the Tyrant will end up having the monster revert to Tyrant-like capabilities.
And please do not bring up Resident Evil Apocalypse about that.
Is that the movie that had Nemesis in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The costume wasn't bad.
Nemesis in that movie wasn't bad.
Dude, they gave it a Nemesis love plot. No.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That was the entire problem. There's no way in hell nothing could fall in love with the Nemesis. I know Nemesis is probably crying out there. I'm now imagining Nemesis singing Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Anyway, with Brad's card we got from Brad's corpse, we use it over here. If you don't get the stars card here, you have to find the stars card a little later on. Today's password for the day is 513. That's a little... There's one of 3 or 4 possible combinations in that. Resident Evil 3 has a bit of a randomization mechanic I mentioned earlier, where some items will be reorganized, some won't. Some items will be at different places, some won't. It adds a nice little variety to the game.
Dynamic gameplay. That's what they're calling it nowadays, anyway.
Oh,
Actually,
those-
good to see that the Mickey Mouse hats are still here.
Somebody's party just got canceled.
I was 2 days away from retirement.
I was 2 days away from retirement, then I got eaten. Fuck.
I can just like
You
imagine
might want to kill the monsters in here.
zombies.
Monsters, zombies, whatever they are. I don't give a damn. If only because this room is where we're going to be fighting Nemi for round 2.
Oh, you already gave him a nickname.
Nemi.
Neme, my man.
Nemi, my
hey.
home slice.
Hey, guess what? We got you booked for a movie. Yeah, you know you have to do it because it's in your contract.
Oh, man. Anyway, here's Marvin Bernard, slightly less dead than he was earlier.
I can just imagine someone mispronouncing it as Marvin Bernard.
So this is before RE3. This is before RE2.
Yeah, so he's technically
not dead.
Yeah, the not dead guy.
He's sleeping.
RE3 before RE3.
Right. There have been reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Why stop at 2? Why not go after the full 12? Why the hell do we even have that there as an entryway to City Hall? Due to the lack of available officers at this time, because many of them have been eaten, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case.
Research.
Research. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, he had one of the missing gems. Son of a bitch, it's the people you least suspect. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m. where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Lies. Since the city is under martial law, we're forced to suspend this case, but we'll keep the gem as We'll keep the gem as incentive. Evidence. More rumor and all. Ooh.
Fuck!
That was he saying that through his. He saying that through his throat cavity.
Oh shit, that was pretty funny.
That never gets old though.
It's one of the few satisfactions of the game.
A boom headshot.
A boom shit.
A boom shit.
Can you just imagine the tongue still wiggling even though you took out the head?
Yes, I have seen Hatchet. Thank you.
I actually like that movie.
It was pretty good. Well, for it being a mindless slasher flick, it was pretty good.
It was a mindless slasher, is what it was.
That's all it was. You know what? It's like one of those really bad sci-fi movies.
But that's what made it good.
Exactly. You know what it is going in, and it ain't so bad.
It's like the movie You're Next. I actually saw that,
It's pretty good.
it knew it was an '80s movie. It didn't do anything to. It didn't try to be anything it wasn't. It was just a flat out like homage to '80s slasher.
Also a bit of a parody in a sense. Anyway, we got ourselves the sapphire because Jill needs a new necklace. We got ourselves the stars key because it was along the way.
Because
Shiny.
fuck it.
It's shiny.
Exactly.
Very shiny. It's very shiny.
Memento.
Momental. You got to have momental. Ah.
I want mementos.
Anyway, zombies in the hallway. Fancy that.
Look at that wall.
By the way, this place is a hell of a lot more boarded up than it is when Jill and
Claire and Leon.
Claire and Leon come around. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually a bit of inconsistency here when it comes to how this place looks.
Yeah. Basically, whatever the hell they feel like having it look like.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding.
Then again, do you expect the developers to remember every single little detail?
Well, at this
art?
point in time, Resident
It's
Evil
one
3 was
thing
really
to not know. It's one thing not to remember every single thing, but you kind of have to pay attention if you're doing a sequel-long story, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to drop the sapphire, the stars card, and the eagle parts. We're only going to take the key with us. I'm gonna go get the gunpowder, make it into some bullets, and then take out the gunpowder tool, make the bullets, blah blah blah.
Can you just imagine one day when Nemesis wakes up, from going to Raccoon City, he just sings the Mr. Rogers theme?
Stars, 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 stars.
No, before he just started saying stars, it's a beautiful day to be in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day to be a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
I'm imagining him tap dancing that. Won't you be my neighbor? David's memo. My sanity is at its end.
No shit.
I still can't believe this is happening. Zombies. Where'd the dunk? We lost another man yesterday. Meyer, one of our better marksmen.
His name was Mark.
Oscar. He saw me panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return to debt, I ran. I still can hear him calling out my name. A son of a bitch, asshole, jerk off. How dare you? Fuck him.
I fucked your wife.
Well, he did say he fucked my wife. That's why I left him. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I managed to take out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades armed with a shotgun. It's this fucking easy, people. Shotgun. Why so hard? Shotgun and whiskey. I tried to mix the two once, but unfortunately my aim went to shit. I blasted many zombies into fertilizer with it. However, we've continued to lose 13 men as of yesterday. To be honest, 10 of them were my fault. I kinda got a little drunk with the whiskey. In 3 hours, we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room, but it's a total waste of time. So when I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. He wanted to kill himself. Turns out he accidentally shot another guy in the head and then ended up getting eaten. By the way, that cop is found all the way in the Raccoon City alleyway down in the basement. That's where we got Mossberg from. Not worried.
Little name tag and everything.
Pretty much.